Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today I'm bringing you something new. And if you like LarvelFaucet and programs that can bring you passive income, then keep watching. Okay, and welcome to another video. And remember, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments and lots of other crypto related stuff, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tag that notification bell so you're alerted to all my latest content as it comes online. Okay, so this new program was actually brought to me by one of my subscribers, a person called Casey Walker. So thank you very much for that. I've been using it for a couple of weeks now. Oh, and by the way, Casey, I did use your referral link, as I always do if I'm ever given a program to check out. If I like it and it's going to be something I'm going to be bringing to you guys, I will always use the referral link. Okay, so anyway, this platform is brought to you by Faucet Gamers, as you can see here, and it works on a very similar principle to LarvelFaucet. And also as well, using this platform, I believe that you can get it just the same as LarvelFaucet to the point of essentially passive income, or to the point of where you're doing minimal work to keep that income ticking over. So what I really like about this is, rather than the whole thing being geared towards mining and all that stuff, even though obviously we earn cryptocurrency through this site, they've made it fun. They've made it into a pirate game. So you are a captain of a pirate fleet on the high seas, swashbuckling your way around the world, collecting treasure, obviously crypto, and then obviously cashing that out. But there are a couple of they've approached it in a slightly different way to LarvelFaucet, and I actually think this actually works better than the LarvelFaucet mining game. So anyway, let's log in and we'll go and check it out. Okay, so just like LarvelFaucet, as you can see here, this site has offer walls. You can watch videos just like LarvelFaucet through AdSense Media. They have a game token faucet, so you can do this faucet every hour. It won't earn you coins, but it will earn you game tokens, and we'll get into that in just a bit. They also have an arcade game section where you can just go and play some fun arcade games and again earn yourself various tokens and coins and stuff like that. They have a sweepstake lottery if you want to get into that and roll the dice, or take your look and see if you can win some of the big prizes that they have on offer. They do have an exchange, which again we'll look at in a bit, and then this is just your activity on the site and what you've been doing. Okay, so the offer wall contains the usual kind of stuff, you know, surveys, all that kind of stuff. So basically what I'm going to show in this video is sort of what I do to earn my coins and build up my account. Obviously there is no end of stuff on this site, which is brilliant. Just like LarvelFaucet, it gives you so many other ways and different ways that you can build up your account, but we're not going to go into everything. Like I said, I'm going to show you what I do, and you know, with every program, what I do is always the bare minimum. So I have, you know, as you know, I run so many of these programs. I can't spend hours and hours and hours on these programs, but as I always show, my accounts always build and I always earn crypto. So like I say, I'm going to show exactly what I do, but as to what you do, that is entirely up to you. Obviously you can come on here, you can investigate more what the site is about, what you want to do in the way of whether it's offer walls, whether it's watching videos, whatever it is. But like I say, in this video, I'm just going to guide you through what I do and how my account is building. Okay, so basically when I come into the website, the first thing I will do is I will go into the faucet. Now this faucet is going to give you game tokens. Now you need game tokens to use the passive income earning part of this program. So like I say, I will come in here and this will be my first port of call. Excuse the pun, I realize it's a pirate program. Didn't think about that, but anyway. Okay, so we claim stairs, and then dead simple, and then it will give you basically a random amount of game tokens. So it gives you it's given me 19, and it's cost me 1 loyalty point. I don't know if you noticed that it minus 1 loyalty point. So loyalty points allow you to do various things. You can use them to add to enter into the sweepstakes. You can use them to basically play the various different games on here. But you'll also, and obviously whenever you do things like the offer walls, you will earn loyalty points through that as well as your game tokens. Okay, so from here, the next thing I will be doing is go into the passive earning part of the program, and this is pretty much it. This is pretty much all I do. So I do that one faucet. You can do it a few times, obviously, if you want, every hour. If you want to do it, you can, but I basically just go straight into the pirate game, crypto pirates. So like I say, you are a captain of your fleet, and if we dive into the fleet, you will see we have 8 slots. Just like LarvelFaucet gives you 8 slots for miners, these guys give you 8 slots for your various different ships. Now, as you can see here, I've got a couple of the very low level, I think are they schooners or something like that, they're classed as. But if you go in to buy ships, you can choose. Okay, so mine's a dinghy. It's not even okay, and then you've got the sloop. I don't know where I got a schooner from. So anyway, so you've got the dinghy, which is what we've got. Then you've got, and that costs 5,000 game tokens. We got a sloop, which is 10,000 game tokens, and we've got a junk, which is 20,000 game tokens. You will notice that they each give you a different amount of naval power. So essentially that is how strong your fleet is. It will add that power to your fleet. Also as well, depending on which one you take, it will last. Your sloop lasts a month. Your dinghy will last a month. Your sloop will last 35 days. And your junk will last 40 days. You will earn different GC bonuses. So that is gold coins. That's what your GCs are, is gold coins. You will earn different bonuses for that. Or you've got this other part. And this is what I like about it. So with LarvelFaucet, essentially you earn your coins through doing your offer walls and stuff like that. You buy your miners, yeah, and then that's it, really. And you allow your miners to run out, and they pay you back. They pay you a set amount of coins back, which obviously I love. It's great. But what I like about this is that within the game, they actually have a pot. So a pool of coins, essentially, that are all put in that, and they also have a leaderboard. And the further you are up that leaderboard, the more you can earn from this pot. But you only really earn from that pot, or your best way to earn from that pot is using the second choice, the second option. So what I realized about this, and it's funny because I couldn't see this mentioned anywhere, and I thought, are they trying to keep this a bit of a secret or something like that? Because also I did have a chat with the person that develops this site. Very nice informal chat on their on-site chat. Seems like a very nice person. And, you know, and when I asked what was the best way to set up my account, they said, well, most people go for the GC option, which is basically every day you will earn, according to how big your fleet is and what ships you own, you will earn a certain amount of gold coins. Yeah. And those gold coins, as you can see here, I've got $1.65. And those gold coins you can then withdraw. Which you're thinking, well, that sounds great. That sounds absolutely brilliant. But to get your ships, you need you need game tokens, and you can't exchange your gold coins for game tokens. Pretty much the only thing you can do with your coins, your gold coins, is withdraw them. So you can't reinvest them back into the game, which I actually think on Faucet Gamers' part, on the developer's part, is actually really clever, because it means that unlike LarvelFaucet, you can't just sort of mine and then reinvest, mine, then reinvest, mine, then reinvest. In a sense, you can't do that because after 30 days or 35 or 40 days, you have to rebuild your ships. So if we go into fleet, you can see that my first boat will run out. We'll essentially imagine this is a miner. So in 7 days, that will stop mining. But, and this is really, really important, you've got to pay attention to this. If you do not rebuild that ship within that 7 days, so like say I get to 6 days, I have to rebuild it. I do have to rebuild it. Because if I don't, on the 7th day, or when the 7th day runs out, you lose your ship. So you've really got to make sure you remember that you've got to rebuild your ship. And if we look at this, to rebuild my ship right now will cost me 7,508 gold game tokens, right? So essentially you need game tokens all the time, or at least every time that your ships run out, because if you don't rebuild them, if you don't have enough GTs in your account, you can't rebuild, and therefore you're going to lose them. So this is why I say it's really clever, because it means that the members have got to constantly be doing the offer walls. You've got to be doing this and that to build up your game tokens. So obviously, to begin with, you want to build your fleet, and then from that point, you have to keep doing it, so you can keep rebuilding. That is if you use option 1, which is to basically receive gold coins as your payoff. Yeah, so that is option 1. But the other option, which is this NP option, which, like I say, if you read the explanation of it, if we go in, let's go into sailing. So if you go captain's orders, also hoisting your flag, make sure you do that. You can do it more than once actually, if you don't mind using your loyalty points, which I've got like 60 of them at the moment. So, and every time you do it, I've earned another 22% bonus, and then I can do it again. I normally do it 3 times a day, and then so I only got a 9% bonus there. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Sorry, I digressed there, went off on a bit of a tangent. So anyway, if we go into captain's orders, right? So your first option, like it says, a one-time payoff, essentially of gold coin bonus, which is basically it's a stable percentage. And specific to your ship type. So obviously, as your ships get bigger, you will earn more gold coins, and obviously the more of those ships. So if you've got all 8 boxes filled with the junks, you're going to be getting a really good amount of coins, gold coins. But now your second option, which not everybody might want to do, but you can go to this NP setting, which is excuse me, your naval power, which is down here. So the point of boosting your naval power is because what that does, that helps you move up the loyalty, leaderboard, helps you move up the leaderboard, which then actually increases your estimated daily pool percentage. As you can see, I don't have a very good pool percentage. I'm only getting 1 gold coin per day at the moment because we've only got 2 boats. And you're probably thinking, well, what is the point then? What is the point if you're not really getting a lot of gold coins? What's the point of it? And this is the thing that they don't seem to mention on this site, and I couldn't find. I just thought, well, I'll see what it does. But if you go onto this NP power setting, rather than paying you in gold coins, excuse me, I'm sorry if you can hear that whining in the background. That's my cat. Yeah, instead of paying you in gold coins, they pay you in game tokens. So this is where it starts getting interesting, because like I say, you get game tokens from doing your offer walls. But as you can see, I've only got 2 boats, both at level 10, but I'm receiving over 700 game tokens every day. So, and you think, well, over 30 days, that's quite a lot. And that's only if I stayed at 2 boats. Also as well, that helps you obviously build up your fleet. But as your fleet grows and as your NP power is boosted, that means you move up the leaderboard, and also from that you start earning a bigger percentage of that pool. If we go into bounties, and this Kyle Cos, their naval power is, what's that, 248,000 NP, and they get a 9%, or 9, so it's nearly 10% of the overall pot. I'm not sure what the pool is at the moment. Okay, so the current value bounty pool is 15,000 gold coins. So 10% of that, let's say, is what, 1,500 basically, isn't it? 10%. So obviously, as you build your fleet, and the fact that you're earning game tokens rather than gold coins, yes, this does mean that there is going to be a bit of a delay before you probably make a withdrawal. But my advice is probably do what I've done. So get yourself a couple of boats, get them up to level 10, and then switch over to NP, because then you're earning a decent amount. You're earning like 700 gold game tokens every day, which obviously builds pretty quick. I mean, each one of these boats will cost you, to start with, will cost you 5,000. So cost you 5,000 game tokens, and then obviously I think it's 500 game tokens every time you want to upgrade. So, you know, if you're earning 700 game tokens every single day, it's not actually going to take you very long before you can start filling these boxes up. And then, like I say, what you could do, and this is entirely up to you, once you've filled all these up, you can switch back to then earning your gold coins every day if you wanted to, or you can hang on and just get a nice slice of the pie from that that pool, that the gold pool, as it were. And that is sort of that is what I'm going to do. I'm basically going to be sticking on the NP boost, allowing my account to accrue game tokens, and then steadily building up my ships and then earning from that pool. Because then if you're earning game tokens and you're earning gold coins from the pool, basically that then makes the site passive, or it basically makes passive income pretty much. I mean, you've got to, the only thing really is you would need to log in every day, because you want to go into your sailing and then you want to click on hoist your colors, because that gives you another boost to your naval power daily, so that gives you a little bit more in your bank. But other than that, then you don't really, once you've got your account up to that point, there's not a whole lot else you need to do. You just got to make sure you're keeping an eye on your boats to make sure that when you need to rebuild them and stuff like that. And that's it. That is basically the premise and simple, the simplicity of the site. I think it's fun. It just gives a different aspect from it than the boring old mining games. But what you have to realise is even the junk at 20,000 GTs is still not the top ship that you can get. If we click here, you can get a schooner. Is that what I mentioned earlier? So you can get a schooner at 30,000. That's going to give you 45 days of sailing. We can get a bark. Is that 50,000 GTs? But it's going to give you 50 days of sailing. So that's 50 days of earning, and you've not really got to do anything else for that. Just let it run down. You've got the Corvette, 100,000 GTs, 55 days of sailing. You're going to get a 70% cut of the, a boost of 70% to your naval power. And obviously that is going to really start boosting the amount of money you're making from that pot of gold, or that golden pool. And then the frigate, galleon, and then the man of war, which is the real top of the line. So this is the best you can get. 500,000 GTs, 5,000 naval power, 70 days. So that's, what's that, like over 2 months of just chilling. Just coming in here, hoisting your flag on your ships, collecting those boosts, and that is it. And obviously at this point, if you've got 8 of those, you're going to be getting a serious cut of that pot that we talked about. So, you're probably wondering, how have I built up 8,125 gold game tokens and how am I building up my fleet? Well, this is dead simple, and it's the same way I do all of these programs, and that is Hideout TV. Now, if you go into the offer walls, you've got AdSense Media, right? I wouldn't bother clicking on this, right? I wouldn't bother clicking on that because it gives you a limited amount of videos that you can watch. So what I do, because it's basically connected to the same site, is make sure you're logged into your Faucet Gamers site. Then what you want to do is come to Hideout TV. I have put a link in the description if you want to use that. And then basically all you've got to then do is watch videos. They also do have these other sites, and if you click on a video, and this is another tip that's going to earn you more tokens or more points on Hideout TV. If you click on a video, I tend to find that the best videos on Hideout TV are, if we go into featured channels, so the best channels I tend to find are Tucker Budson. Planet Auto's okay, it's not great. Raquette 1 minute, that's really good. I used to use the gaming ones all the time. They've changed sort of how they work, and you don't earn as much from the gaming anymore. Sweet Art of Cake's good. Media Discord's good. Sweet Treat's good. All Checkout's good. The Life of Jord is good. Brooks Holt is good. What's Fording, that is good. These are all the ones I'm saying good are the channels on here on Hideout TV that are worth watching and are going to build up a lot of points for you. Okay, so like I say, once you've picked a video, and like I say, this is your other tip, click on it. Make sure that your ad blocker is not. Make sure that your ad blocker is not running. So we got to just disconnect that. Otherwise, the videos will play and you won't actually really earn anything. So if we click play, and then here, look, it says if you go to this website, which is actually in one of the other ones in the list down the left, you'll earn 2 times points. So what I do is I'll click onto that. Okay, we'll just mute that for a sec. We'll just mute that. Okay, so just as a thing, you do have to have the volume up. You don't have to have it up full whack, but you do have to have the volume up. Otherwise, you won't earn points. Like I say, you can have it on that. You can have it on 1 bar like that, and you will still earn points. But if you have it muted, you won't earn any points. So this is what I do. So, ooh, where did that just disappear to? Hang on. Okay, so what I would do is I would get this and I would slide it over to one side. You guys probably know what I'm doing. I've shown this on no end of my videos. So that's one video, yeah. Also, make sure you come down to rewards, click, and then they give you a bonus every single day. So make sure you click add. That just it'll add like, you know, anything between 5 and 10 points for you. Then what we'd do is go into Museo, put that over here. I'm not going to log into this one, but then what we'll do is we'll run this. Yeah, so obviously we just need to get rid of our ad blocker. Oop. Oh, I've got another ad blocker on it. Okay, 2 secs. Okay, so we should be good to go now. So we just click on that, agree to that, and then what I do is I literally run 2 videos like this on my screen, like that, and and the thing is from Museo, as you saw, you're getting 2 times the rewards, and then from this one you're going to get 1 single rewards. But between the 2, with it in a few hours, you're going to really build up a huge amount of points. As you can see here, we have 3,324 points, which we can now transfer into our LarvelFaucet account. So we close that, open that back up, and then what we'll do is we scroll here and we go to redeem. Now this is why you need to be logged into your Faucet game account when you first open Hideout TV, and that is basically because you need to add Faucet gamers to your list of linked accounts. What you'll do is you'll simply click link account, and then you should be able to scroll it down here and find it in their list. So there you go, Faucet gamers, and then you just add that to the list. And then once you've done that, we can then click redeem. We can then go Faucet gamers, and then that's going to send over 19,240, right? So that is nearly a full payoff for 1 junk. Right, so let's redeem that balance. Also as well, you're probably going to get a serious amount of loyalty points on that, so let's log out. Okay, so we're back in our account. If we just hit this up here, it should refresh the site, and there you go. So we've got 40 loyalty points. We're up to 92 loyalty points, and we've got 19,740 game tokens out. So we're at 27,000 game tokens in total. So then what we can do is, if we go back into our Pirates game here, and then we go into fleet. So the question is, right, because we've got 27,000. So we could pick 2 sloops or 1 junk. So let's have a look. So, like I say, a sloop's going to give you, that's going to cost 10,000, yeah? Your naval power is 100. So that's at level 1. These can be upgraded just like this, 10 levels, I'm assuming. It's going to give you 35 days sailing, 6 days. So essentially, if we got 2 of these, we'd get a 12% boost in game coins, and we'd get a 90% boost to our naval power. Whereas here, we're going to spend 20,000. Yes, the naval power is 200, which we'd get from two sloops anyway. So that's equal to that. It does give us an extra 5 days sailing, but it only gives us 8% gold coins, whereas between the 2, we're going to get 12. And then it's only going to give us, it's going to give us 50% naval power, but between our 2, it's going to give us 90. So that's what we're going to go for. We're going to go for 2 sloops. So we go buy ship. Yeah. Okay, so that's just minus 10,000 from there. So if we should be going back to our fleet. Here we go, back to our fleet. So there we go. So an upgrade is going to cost us 1,000. Okay, so let's get our second sloop. Okay, so we pick another one of them. Yeah. Okay, that's another 10,000, right? So back to our fleet. So we now have 7,800 left. Remember, in 7 days, I've got to rebuild that sloop, or I could. Yeah, I might rebuild it. I could sell it, I guess. I mean, how much are you going to get on the sale? We can sell it for 1,900, basically 2,000. But anyway, we'll have a look. So anyway, we've got our 2 sloops. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade this one. So I'm going to upgrade that to level 2. And then I'm going to upgrade that to level 2 as well. And then we're going to upgrade this to level 3. I don't know if it's my internet or my computer, but it's running a bit slow. I'm sorry for the delay on this. Okay, so we've got 3,000 remaining. So we've got 7 days before that needs doing. So I'm going to boost this one more time and boost this one more time. So we'll be at level 3 on both of these. Okay, so we've got 1,865 remaining. So if we dive into sailing, and then this is going to show us essentially what our fleet is worth and how much we're going to be earning in the way of game tokens. So look, total worth is So also as well, we were in, I think, 86th place. We're now in 76th place out of 135. Our fleet is worth 36,604. But look at what we're earning. On a daily basis, we're earning over 1,000 game tokens every day. So that means every day, if I wanted to, I could upgrade those sloops, and I can continue to build game tokens also through watching the videos. So that is just going to really ramp up how fast your account can build. And like I say, once you've got all those spots with your top sailing ships in, then that's it. Job's a good one. I mean, what I do like about this is that unlike LarvelFaucet, it took me a while to figure out what the best setup was for that. But with this, essentially, you're just looking to get the biggest amount of the biggest ship, and the most amount of them at the highest level, and then just let them, and then you just allow them to run down for those 30 days. Sure, if you want to, they run down, you will earn less from them, but in my opinion, you might as well just let them run right down, or possibly maybe get to 50%, because when you go to top them up, you've got to pay out quite a large amount as a lump sum. But like I say, if you're earning game tokens, you can just allow them to build up every day. You just allow them to build up. I mean, I've got 7 days before I've got to pay off maybe 10,000 or something like that, maybe 9,000 or something like that. At 1,400 every day, if I wanted to, I could just allow that to build up for 7 days, and I would have enough to rebuild that ship. So like I say, once you get to a certain point, you're already actually not having to do a whole lot with this program. But, at the same time, if you want to do more, it's entirely up to you. Okay, so just on a final note, obviously one of the most important things about any program is how do you get your money once you've accumulated enough. So once you've reached the minimum withdrawal amount, which I don't think it is very high at all. If we go into payment options, and a lot of people are going to be very happy about this, especially you, Mr. Bill Carter. I know you always moan about every time I bring a program and the only way to withdraw is Faucet Pay. Anyway, you can use Faucet Pay, but you can also use Coinbase and Stake Cube. So obviously there's multiple ways that you can get your gold coins out of this program, which you can obviously withdraw in numerous different forms, whether it be Bitcoin, Doge, ADA, Litecoin, whatever you desire. And obviously they are all trusted wallets, so you shouldn't have any problems. And I don't think there's a whole lot of fees when it comes to making the transfers. Yeah, so no transfer fee to Faucet Pay, no transfer fee to Coinbase, and no transfer fee to Stake Cube. So obviously that is really, really good news. And like I say, these guys have actually been around for a while now, and I think it's a really fun game, and I think you guys are going to absolutely love it. So I'm going to leave that there. I hope you found it fun and informative, and if you like what I do and you find my channel helpful, it would be absolutely amazing if you could support me through my Patreon, which then helps me bring more content to you. So take care, have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.